Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm here to do a review on the Colourpop Grinch collection. So this just released from Colourpop just like a month, maybe 3 weeks ago. So this is their holiday release this year. I liked it a lot. I liked the color story and everything. It's like, I'll get it this year. I decluttered my reindeer, the reindeer snow, what was it called, Red Nose, the reindeer palette. Those colors, that formula wasn't the best, so I did declutter that. Just letting you guys know. But this is actually way better formula, I think, than the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer palette. This is way better. I have a Grinch sweater on, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, with Cindy Lou Who and the Grinch. And of course, this came with a whole collection, like lip glosses, and they had like a little, like glitter topper. They had some highlighters. But the palette was the only thing I really wanted. The lip glosses looked kind of cute, but, you know. But they had a nice little collection for this, for the Grinch, but I only did pick up the palette. Okay, so I have the eyeshadow, all of the eyes. This is the packaging, this is the back. And then this is the front. This has glitter. The only place that has glitter is the Santa hat here and here. Everything else doesn't have glitter on the packaging. And you open up, and here's the color story. There's no mirror, but I don't care because I use a vanity mirror anyways to do my makeup, so I don't even need a mirror on my palettes anyways. But there's no mirror. And then there is the color story. So I'm going to show you the palette before I dug into it when it was freshly opened out of the box. I'm going to show that to you right now. Okay, so that was the the palette fresh before I touched into it. Listen, it's eyeshadow, it's gonna make a mess. As you can tell, it's making a mess. You know what I mean? It's an eyeshadow palette. It's the name of the game. There's some soft formulas in here. There's, it's creamy, it's soft. I think the formula is really nice in this Grinch palette. So the names on the packaging, I will say, I wish the background was, I don't know about the baby pink. I like, it does go with the color story. They're trying to combine Cindy Lou Who, because Cindy Lou Who is, I guess, pink, and then the Grinch is green. So they're trying to combine the two. But the shade names are Cindy Lou Who, Mary Very, Mint Crumpet, Roast Beef, Stolen Stockings, Max, Tinsel, Mr. Grinch, Stolen, Presents, Ribbons and Bows, and the last row is Who's Choo Cheer, Who Pudding, Cuddly as a Cactus, Stink Stank Stunk, and Santa Claus. I just rewatched the one with Jim Carrey just the other day. I love the Jim Carrey one. I remember seeing it in the movie theater for the first time with my mom back in the year 2000. It is the 25-year anniversary of The Grinch. Maybe that's why they came out with this year. But I love The Grinch. I love that movie. It's timeless. I think it's great. I also like the cartoon that came out a few years ago. That one was also really good. But yeah, this is a timeless classic. The Grinch has been around. This, Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss is, very talented. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of creamy, buttery metallics, Super Shock formula. I guess you could say there's the matte formula, and then there's one glitter. So the one glitter is Cindy Lou Who, which is this. So this looks like a pink, but it actually has green glitter in it. Oh, by the way, I'm not doing a tutorial, as you can tell. I don't have a tutorial on the title. I'm not doing a tutorial. I just feel like it takes a long time to edit the tutorial part. No one really watches it anyways. Might as well just review the palette. It's shorter this way anyways. It's better this way. So there's going to be no tutorial. But I'm going to tell you what I have on my eyes. So I did use a glitter glue for this shade. This is the only glitter in the palette. And I did use a glitter glue for that. And I do have that on the lid. It's like a pink with like green multi-glitters in it. I did top it with Stolen Stockings, which is this baby pink here. I topped that on the lid. I put a few, I set my base before I put any shadow on. When I did the, the eyeshadow prime, I set my base with Mary Very, which is this baby pink here. Very good to just set the base, just so it's on a tacky base after you put the primer on. I love having a cream or a light baby pink matte, just to put on top so there's no tacky base. That's the way I like it. And then then what else did I do? Okay, so then I put Max in the crease, which is this brown here. And then I put Hoop Pudding. I will say Hoop Pudding and Max, it takes a couple of layers. It's not fully pigmented at first. You gotta go in with the brush a couple of tries, a couple of layers for it to be fully opaque. I did put Who Cheer, which is this like reddish dark color in the crease, and then I darkened the crease with Stink Stack Stunk, which is this dark chocolate brown. This is they've had so many dark browns and so many Colourpop palettes. This is their best brown they've ever done. It's beautiful. Very creamy, very dark, very pigmented. And then I did put a little of was it Stolen Presents? Or no, I think it was tinsel. I put a little bit of tinsel here in my inner corner going up. And then in my like my, to brighten the inner corner, I put Mint Crumpet, which is this very creamy, light, icy green. It's an icy green shade. I put it in the inner corner there. And then in the lash line, I put Cuddly as a Cactus, which is this dark green, this Grinch green. And then I put Mr. Grinch. This one's a super shock, creamy, soft. So you gotta be very delicate with this. Green metallic I put like over here going into my lash line. So altogether I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I used 12 shades. I used a lot of shades. I love it. This was good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this palette. I think it does definitely give the colors of the movie. You would think there'd be more greens, but as I said, like these are greens. Like this is an icy green, this is a green, this is a green. And then as I said, this Cindy Lou who has green glitter in it. And then also this shade, the Stolen Stockings, has like a green shift to it. And then it's a neutral palette. There's no reds, but this is kind of like a cranberry red, this shade here, the Santa Claus. And then the Who Cheer is like a dark, very dark, rusty red, berry cranberry shade. So there's some red in there. They could have had like another like red, but I feel like this definitely gives Christmas. It gives a neutral Christmas. It's neutral Christmas, but it definitely has that Grinch green still incorporated into the palette. Of course, you gotta have green. It's a Grinch palette. I think it's fun and festive. I really, really do. I love all the shades. They all worked. As I said, the only shades that did not work is Max and Who Pudding. They're a little bit patchy. They need to be layered a couple of times. Everything else is pretty. I feel like a couple of shades, the Super Shocks, I think is Mint Crunch and Mr. Grinch. So these two greens here are like really soft and buttery. So you gotta be very delicate with that. All the other shimmers or metallics are just a normal shimmer metallic formula. Which is good quality. I'm gonna swatch a few here, but I do think this is a good palette. I think they did a good job on it. I definitely be grabbing this November, December, even going into January. I think, yeah, it's a neutral palette, so you can really do this all year round, but they definitely have that Christmas green in there as well. So let me swatch some. As you can see, there's under the eyes. I think I'm going to insert a clip of me downstairs in different lighting showing you the colors of my eyes. I'm going to insert that clip right now. Okay, so that was me downstairs, just putting in a different lighting so you can see in a different lighting. Because sometimes, under different lighting, things pick up more. And, the shimmers and everything gets, you pick up the glitters and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to swatch a few shades here. This actually retails for, I think, $24, $25. So again, it's pretty good quality for a really good price. Colourpop is always good quality for a good price. Again, some shades work better than others, but that's just with anything, I guess. So we're going to swatch Mr. Grinch, because this one is really soft. You got to be very, very delicate with it. This is like a green, like a lime green with like glitter in it. It swatches beautifully. I love their Super Shock formula. I think their Super Shock formula is one of the best. I like it better than their, because like I'll swatch one of their regular formulas. So this is Tinsel. So this one's a little bit less creamy, so it's like, it's not as buttery, but I feel like it doesn't pack that much of a punch like the other one does. But then it also, I mean, it still does. That's really pretty. I love it. So that's tinsel. Um, okay, and then I want to swatch. I really was impressed with Stink Stack Stunk, this chocolate brown. They have browns. I have so many browns, and they have Colourpop always does like a dark chocolate brown in a lot of their palettes, but this one is one of their best. I just feel like this is so creamy, so pigmented. This is one of their best dark browns they've ever done in any palette. So this is amazing. I love that one. Um, I'm gonna swatch the glitter because I know this is a baby pink. So this is Cindy Lou Who. So this looks like a pink, but it has green glitter. And this is the only glitter. So this is, you have to use a glitter glue with this. It's the only shade you have to use a glitter glue with. But look at that. That's Cindy Lou Who. So it's baby pink, but with a green shift. Isn't that cute and festive? So fun. Like, so cute for like those Christmas parties. Okay. And then we're gonna do Cuddly as a Cactus. Why not? I love these sayings. Like, if you watch the movie, you know. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch The Grinch every Christmas. You gotta watch it every holiday season. Like Home Alone. It's like a good tradition for me. That's a dark, like, glittery green. It's amazing. This is one of their best formulas in a palette, honestly. The reindeer, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer doesn't even come close to this. That one, I did not like that formula. The mattes were okay, but the shimmers were whack, and it just wasn't their best formula. This is really good. This is their best Colourpop eyeshadow palette to date. The best one I've gotten. It's amazing. I also want to swatch, let me see. What would be next? The mattes are like, there's a lot of nice light mattes, which is great. I love a nice, like as I said, matte to just set the base, a nice like light cream shade. So they have like a baby pink one and they have a light one, so that's perfect. They have two shades for that. I'm gonna swatch Max. Maybe this will swatch better than it did on the lid because you had to keep going over it a couple of times. You may not even be able to see it yet. This is a very like light, like kind of looks like Mannequin from Jeffree Star Liquid Lip. It's like a pinky brown. It swatches better than it did with the brush. And then we'll swatch one more. We'll swatch Stolen Presents. Stolen Presents. We'll swatch Stolen Presents. Because this shade is really pretty. I really like this one. I will say that is really pretty. That is so pretty. It's like a pink, it's like a dark like purple with like pink and like green glitter in it. See, they incorporate the green in a lot of the shades in here. So it doesn't look like there's a lot of greens. When you start swatching, you'll start seeing a lot of the green shifts in all of them. And a lot of them do have greens. I think they could have had one matte green in here. I think that's what's lacking. I would have enjoyed if they would have had one matte green because they have, all the greens they have are metallics. They could have had one matte green, even if it was a light lime green matte, or if it's a dark green matte, would have been great. But they want you to incorporate all the neutrals with the green. But you can make a lot of different looks with this. I think this is a nice like daytime fun holiday kind of thing. Like kind of like you're going to the mall, you're having fun time with the girls. Maybe if you're going to a nice little fun Christmas party or family dinner or something, this would be fun. You can wear this, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day is fine. Any Christmas, it's neutral, any kind of girl could like something like this. I think it's fun. But yeah, I really like this palette. I think they did a really good job. I was really pleasantly surprised with this. These are all the swatches again. I was really pleasantly surprised with how amazing this palette turned out. They did a really good job on this palette. See, I'm already getting it dirty, girl. I get my palettes dirty. It's fun. If you love the Grinch, if you love neutrals with a pop of green for Christmas and a little pink in there, it's very girly and fun and festive, and it's just cute. And honestly, this is their best Christmas palette. I really like this one, and I love the Grinch. I really do. Hopefully next year they do Home Alone. They need to do Home Alone next year. That would be fun, a Home Alone collection. But yeah, I thought this was great. I thought they did an amazing job. The quality was amazing. Honestly, you guys know I keep it real. If it was shit, if it stunk, if it was, stink, stunk like that shade, if it really did, like, was a stinky, horrible, nasty, didn't work palette, I would say that. You know what I mean? Like, I keep it real. But it wasn't. I think everything is very pretty. I like the glitter shades though, so I wish there was another glitter because I really like the glitter shades. I love glitter and anything shiny, but their metallics do have a lot of glitter in them, which is really nice. So yeah, it's a fun holiday palette. I would definitely be wearing this a lot this holiday season, and I think it's fun daytime. You can probably incorporate some nighttime looks with this too, but it's definitely a very neutral holiday palette. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know if you picked this up this year, this season. Let me know if you like it and what you think about this palette so far. And yeah, I love it. I think it's great, honestly. The only thing I wish they would have incorporated darker green, like another matte green, or maybe like one red. You gotta have one red. But other than that, I mean, it was great. It's great. It really is. I think it's amazing. So, yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Bye, guys.